You're here listening to the Soul Expansion Podcast because intuitively you know there's more to life. There's something more here. And truthfully, we access that something more in our own bodies, in our own souls. We have all the wisdom we need. And when we can access this within ourselves, business, money, impact, and every area of our life becomes so much more easeful, relaxed, and abundant. My name is Kristen Kaczynski, and I'm here as your guide and your host, but this is your journey, so let the journey begin. Welcome back to the Manifestation series on the Soul Expansion Podcast. I'm Kristen Kaczynski, and today we are talking about prosperity in presence. So, we talked a little bit about this concept in the episode that released, episode 75. It released on July 24th. It was called Manifestation Series Having of versus Lack of. So if you haven't downloaded and listened to that episode yet, definitely make sure you do, because it will speak more to the importance for why we want to be in the present moment and why there is so much prosperity in the now. But for now, I'm just going to guide you through more of the specifics about shifting into the present moment and how this allows you to be an energetic match for everything that you want. So get excited. Make sure you download all the episodes in the Manifestation series. There's some straight up gold, like really powerful energetic shifts in just the last couple episodes I recorded. So in and of itself, this series is like a crash course on manifestation. But if you do want the master's degree, if you want your PhD in manifesting your dream life with ease and flow, go to kristenkaczynski.com/secret. It's only called secret because I don't know what the fuck I'm naming this thing, but I do know it's going to be potent as fuck. It's going to change your life. And it's not just for business owners. There's definitely content specific to business owners, like attracting clients, but it's going to be open for all areas of your life. So even if you don't own a business and don't plan to own a business, but you do want to learn about manifestation from me specifically, head to kristenkaczynski.com/secret, get signed up on the waitlist so that you can get all the discounts and bonuses that will only be available to the waitlist. Okay. So let's talk about prosperity in presence. So let's take a deep breath. Let's actually come to the present moment for this podcast. So let's take 3 deep breaths together. Good. And if you're not driving or doing anything dangerous where you need your attention elsewhere, I invite you to bring your attention to the current moment and to just scan your environment wherever you are, noticing the colors and the textures, the structures, the furniture, the nature, whatever is within view. And notice the silence or the sounds, whatever is present here now. And notice your body. Any feelings, any sensations? What's happening in your body? Good. So we've just relaxed your nervous system a bit. We've helped you attune to the now. And you can definitely go deeper on this practice, and I encourage you to explore that either on your own or in one of my programs. But what you'll notice is as you relax into the now, as you let go of the need to think, and as you let yourself just really be here now, there's a lot of peace here. And that peace may not be in terms of the sounds that you hear. It's more inner peace. It's restful. There's nothing you have to do in this moment. There's nowhere else you have to be. And see if you can feel that this moment is absolutely perfect. There is nothing wrong with this moment now. There's nothing to fight against. There's nothing to fix or to change in this moment now. It's safe to be here now. And everything in your life, even if it's something you're wanting to grow or change, in this moment now, it's exactly as it needs to be. Meaning you don't have to fight against it anymore. You don't have to fight against your bank account. You don't have to fight against your business. You don't have to fight against your relationship. However it is now is absolutely perfect. And even if you're thinking about your relationship or your home or your job or your business or your bank account and you're thinking to yourself, well, it's not exactly perfect. I mean, I wish there was like 3 more zeros after that number in my bank account, or I wish I had, 10 more clients, or I wish my partner was more thoughtful, or whatever it is, whatever those thoughts are that suddenly rushed into your mind when I said that everything in your life is perfect now. I want you to look at those thoughts like a gentle observer. And notice that they're just ego judgments. They're just judging your experience. And they don't feel good, right? Like it doesn't feel good to be in this vibration or in this energy of there's never enough money. Like that doesn't feel good. It feels anxious. It feels scary. It feels stressful. So what if you looked at that same bank account that still exists at this exact moment now, and instead of saying to yourself, there's never enough, what if you looked at this bank account and said, I have all that I need right now, in this moment now, not when the bill is due. Who gives a shit? From a metaphysical perspective, please pay your bills on time. But from a metaphysical perspective, who gives a shit about when bills are due? It's about now. In this moment now, you do have everything that you need. And if you don't, fill up your cup and do it. Get the food if you're hungry. Get some water if you're thirsty. Sit down if your legs are tired. do the things that you need to do to attend to your body and to attend to yourself. But notice that none of that had to, change because of none of that required your bank account to change, right? Like your bank account didn't have to change for you to sit down. Your business didn't have to be further ahead for you to rest. Your business social media accounts didn't have to be 10 times bigger for you to spend quality time with your partner, right? Like we only think that when we achieve external goals, then we will be able to enjoy and live our life. But the real secret to all of it is enjoying and living now. Enjoying the process of creation. And yes, shooting for the moon. And yes, going for the quantum leaps. And yes, becoming multimillionaires or whatever your goals are. All those things. Yes, 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 yes. And you don't have to get there to be good enough, to be happy, to fill up your own cup, to practice self-care, to spend quality time with the people that you love, to be out in nature, right? Like you don't have to get there for the real good things in life. You can enjoy those now. And as you enjoy those now, you naturally raise your vibration and become a match for even more abundance. It's the things that we don't pay for that we actually are missing and we aren't appreciating to the level that we can appreciate them, right? Like the most exquisite feeling in the world, other than an orgasm, is the sun on your skin. You don't pay for that, right? Unless you live somewhere where there truly is not sunshine ever in your life. And I feel you if that's your case. I lived in New York for several years, in the Northeast in general for several years, where in the wintertime, it is a long time period in between those sunny days, right? Like you can go months without seeing the sun and without feeling the sun, right? But at the same time, it's like that cold, crisp air that could be something that you could appreciate. I didn't, because I really love the warm air and I love the sun on my skin. But maybe your source of appreciation is that quiet moment right before you go to sleep, just realizing that no one needs you in that moment. You get to truly rest. You get to let go. It's safe to drift off, right? It's the things we don't pay for, like those moments that we either miss completely or we just don't appreciate them as much as we can be appreciating them. And that is where so much of our abundance lies, right? Like our abundance is found in the moments of pure joy, the moments of pure bliss, the journey, not the goal, the journey, not the destination, the process of creation, not the actual creation, right? We have to enjoy the process. We can't put off our happiness and put off our joy until some arbitrary goal is achieved. That is how we stay in the chase. That is how we miss out on life. That is how we cause undue stress on our bodies. That is how we actually slow down the manifestation, right? The biggest mindfuck in the world is when you are enjoying your life so much that you kind of forget about the manifestation. That's when it shows up. This happens to me all the time where I'm like, I have this concept called vacation vibes where I'm like on vacation, couldn't give a crap about my business. And then I end up having my highest cash week or cash month at that time period, right? That's happened to me more than once. Or another example is I was out at a wedding back in 2021 and I had like a new client come in while I was having a blast at this wedding, like didn't give a shit about my business in that moment, right? It's like when we fully immerse ourselves in the living of life, in the prosperity of the present moment, all the external things like money, clients, awards, everything comes in when we're not even watching it, right? Like when we couldn't care less because we're losing ourselves in the present moment. We're losing ourselves in the abundance of now. And now is always abundant if you choose to look for it. This moment now can always feel abundant. You can always find something to appreciate. Maybe it's the smell of a candle. Maybe it's the taste of a strawberry. Maybe it's the feeling of your partner's hand on your skin. Maybe it's the feeling of the sun on your skin. Maybe it's the feeling of laying in your bed for an extra 20 minutes in the morning instead of rushing out to get to the gym, right? Like there's always an opportunity to appreciate something. And the more you appreciate what's here now, and the less you try to fight your current circumstances, the more you accept your current circumstances as perfect and divine as they are now, even if you want to change them, right? We have to accept them instead of fight against them to change them. The more we do this, the more abundant we become energetically, and the more we're able to call into our reality, and it all happens so much faster. So we have to learn how to enjoy the journey. We have to learn how to stay present, how to live our life instead of achieve our way through life as fast as we possibly can. That's no way to live. That is no way to live. So that is what I have for you for this episode. If you're wanting more support in practices for tuning into the present moment and for developing a deeper presence and embodiment in the now, this is something that we'll definitely cover in the manifestation program because it is so powerful and it is so important. And after the pandemic we went through and how like technologically bloated our lives are, it's a lost art, right? Like being present in real life is a lost art. So we will work through some of the habits and the aspects that we maybe are out of practice with in the manifestation program. Head to KristenKaczynski.com/secret to get on the wait list, to get the discounts and the bonuses. And make sure you download all the other episodes in the manifestation series. We're dropping some major gold here. I would also love to know if you're liking this series. Send me a DM on Instagram at Kristen Kaczynski. Say hello. Let me know if you're liking it. If you have specific questions, right? I'm always happy to answer your questions and to support you in your growth and in your journey. And that's what I have for you. Sorry if you hear the dog here at the end. But I will talk to you in the next episode. Next episode, we are talking about decision energy, a really powerful energy, super powerful energy for manifestation. So get excited for that. That is dropping on August 2nd. All right. I love you so much. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. Download all the episodes, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the show today. Thank you for being a loyal listener. If you've listened more than once, I really appreciate your time, your focus, your energy, and your attention. And so it is my heartfelt request that if you got something out of this episode, please write us a review, rate us, tell us exactly what you want to say, speak from the heart, speak from your soul. No review is too short or too long or anything that's too much or not good enough. It's all good. It's all good. We really love and appreciate your feedback. It just helps us make the show better and better, and it helps us get the show out to more people. As a reward for your time and energy writing a review, just take a screenshot of it before you hit submit and email it to us at support@KristenKaczynski.com. And we will give you free access to my Work Less, Make More, The Vibe Masterclass and Integration Deepening Call. This is over 3 hours of content that was recorded in 2022, early 2022. On my website, I currently charge money for it. I don't remember what we priced it at, but it's not currently for free anywhere else unless you write a podcast review, screenshot that review, and send us an email. So the email address is support@KristenKaczynski.com. I would love to gift you this free gift for your time and energy being a listener and writing a review. So if you have a few moments right now, I would really appreciate your words, your feedback, your shares, and your love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. I so appreciate you. And I'll talk to you soon.